Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the running back's got it again. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Setting the tone early on offense.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Manning. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Using his legs, it's Baxter. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Fighting him off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And they pick up the first on the ground. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Canes are in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Texas. He's got it inside the 15. Can they catch him? Touchdown for the U. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up with regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Canes. And they go in front here in the second half.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment, that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Third down play for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side, and it's complete downfield. Run. Seven and out of the sticks.
Oh, my gosh, what a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the first down.
The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Damn, that's crazy. I forgot I still had this broadcast up. Whoever's watching, stop being a peeping Tom.